Hello and welcome back. I am Lord Revonworc, and this is Crusader Kings II, the Curonians. Still got my Curonians mod going. And we're at war with Severia. Looking around the map before I started, I noticed this Bulgaria is getting its teeth kicked in by a 3-province rebel. Which means most likely that all of his vassals hate him. And they're not contributing troops to him. Let's see. No, only one with negative opinion. This guy down here, Moesia. And they call him Prince. Is he... Does he have a relation with this guy? Well, they're not of the same dynasty. I guess maybe not. Okay. Let's group up in Lepio. Sounds like we just... Why, I thank you, my faithful allies. I think we just finished building one of our thingies. Well, yeah. That's gonna get annoying when I start getting massive amounts of vassals. Here's hoping I can go feudal quickly. But, you know, before I can go feudal, I need to either reform my religion or adopt a different one, which I am not going to do. I'm reforming it. And in order to reform it, kinda need these 3 sites. Currently have one, and I'm about to get another one. Because the Severians are kinda shit at everything, and they're not gonna be able to fight back against my awesomeness. Which, honestly, I think is kind of detrimental to the series. I'm going to be honest. In the past few episodes, not a tremendous interest has been going on. I mean, I went to war a lot, but it was all so one-sided, and you know what? I acknowledge that. Things need to get more interesting, and I intend to make sure that that happens. Okay? Because fighting subjugation wars against relatively weak powers... I mean, honestly, what the hell is that going to do for us? Other than land, there's not much challenge to it, and I'm playing on fucking Iron Man. But Iron Man really isn't that challenging, it just means no save scumming and no ability to change difficulty settings. Okay, so the army's grouped up. We want to get our best people everywhere. Let's actually keep ourselves in the center. Right flank is pretty weak. Let's see if we can balance that. What happens if we, that looks better balanced. Although I'm not sure why suddenly I am in the center. Wait, what? Why am I on both No. It's stupid. Let's get Prusas on the right. Okay. And let us head to Severia. Now, the Severians are Slavic. Now, just in case you don't know the difference between all of the different pagan religions, we got Remuva, Slavic, Swomenusko, Germanic, which used to be called Norse, and I am very glad that they decided to make it Germanic. Tengri over here. West African down here. Zunist right here. And the last one is the Aztec religion, but that's not going to be appearing in our game because I've got Sunset Invasion turned off. Anyway, Slavic Remuva and Swomenusko are all considered defensive pagan religions, which means enemies have increased attrition when they're on their territory, which would be bad for us, except that other pagans are immune to that. Makes the defensive ones fairly susceptible to the offensive ones. Like, for instance, Tengri, which gets the incredibly overpowered Tribal Invasion Casus Belli. Then you've got Germanic, who can do coastal raiding, coastal conquest wars, and prepared invasions, which are pretty cool, though I haven't played with them very much. Aztec religion is a lot like the Tengri religion, although they get a festival similar to the Great Blot of the Germanic religion, which allows you to, in fact, I think it might be called, just plain called, the Great Blot. And basically what that is you sacrifice your prisoners to your gods. It's pretty freaking cool. I once saw this screenshot of a guy who managed to capture the Pope and then execute him in the Great Blot, and that was pretty awesome. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm glad to see Saxony still exists. They won't for long. Once Charlemagne here gets the event that automatically slings him into a claim war against the Saxons. It's too bad. Saxony is pretty cool. I haven't tried to play as Saxony yet. I've been trying to theorize how to survive as them. And I'm thinking one option is to conquer enough land in another kingdom, like say subjugate Shealand here, form the Kingdom of Denmark, and when they come for the Kingdom of Saxony, you still keep the Kingdom of Denmark. Of course, that's kind of the easy way out. You want to be able to win your war as Saxony, and for that, you'd need allies. 'Cause, fuck, the Carolingian Empire is massive. Though you could try to incite rebellion. The Duke of Aquitaine, which is... I mean, not this Duke of Aquitaine, it's... I believe this guy here is Grandpa. I'm not certain, but I think it's this guy. Looks about right. Very rebellious. And there are events to make him rebel. Looks like our siege is about to finish in Severia. Okay, let's move on to the capital. Which, by the way... Capital, is that the holy site? No, that's Bryansk. Well, next one after the capital should be Bryansk. Let's see. Severia is these two provinces. Gonna be a major river crossing, but we've got overwhelming force on our side, so I'm not too concerned. Look, their flanks are 17 and 18 in size. Well, now it's smaller. It's pathetic. You guys are gonna lose and die. And don't you dare... You assholes, you made my central flank surrender. Fuck you. Oh, fuck. Are they gonna win? I should have avoided the river crossing. Okay. New plan of attack. You know what, let's... New plan of attack. We're gonna go to Roslavl, and then to Bryansk, and then back around to Chernigov. So, I'm hoping the same thing happens that did when we took over, this guy here, where we get some of the titles based on the subjugation thing. Let's see. You have an opinion of 12 for me. He has 47. He's also a landowner and my brother, I think. So I'm gonna say... No, I think he's a good spy master. Yeah. So, as far as things that make this game really interesting is when we're up against a really challenging enemy. The Severians are not one of them, though they still did manage to... 18th of December. We'll be there on the 22nd. Make sure to pause on the 18th. I mean, they still managed to defeat us in battle, but I'm not particularly concerned. I think we're strong enough that we can... For one goal, I think that's worth it. There we are. You have no river crossing to protect you, I hope. Yep. No river crossing. You are dead. Not big surprise. Yeah. But one particularly interesting enemy to fight against is the Pope. As in, when you're defending against a crusade. Fun, right? Okay, that's not preferable. I'll live with it, though. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make that the goal of this Let's Play, is to defeat the Pope in a crusade. Yeah. See, that battle made up some of the losses, but we lost 10 war score from the very first battle, which is kinda stupid. Because we still retained enough men to do this. Seriously, they have no upper hand. I mean, the only reason we have positive war score at this moment is because we have an occupation. But that really shouldn't make a difference, because we should be winning either way. I mean, they were able to kill some of our men and win a victory. Then we went around, attacked them, and just a minute. What the hell are you doing in command of an army? I want someone who's good. I think our 12 Marshal guy is dead. Probably why he's not appearing in the screen. And then I completely wiped your army. I mean, well, not wiped, but there's not much left. Let's face it. You're losing!